everybody, before you watch the video, make sure you follow the page, like the video, hope you enjoy.
Gives the for me super important. It just gives me the it's a gift for me, like to be able to touch people's life. That's what I think it's a lot, gives the most important present I have of teaching jiu-jitsu is be able to touch people's life. That for me is more than any money, right? To be honest, that's what keeps me doing that. I had the option to do other jobs, but I decided to do jiu-jitsu, and I look for a reason why to do jiu-jitsu, you know, like why to teach jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? And when I discovered that was like I was touching people's lives, and I receive a lot of feedbacks in that to reinforce that, which is pretty awesome for me, because the same way it touches you, it touched me. That was, for me, it was like, well, this is, I'm happy, you know what I mean? I'm settled. This is what I'm going to be doing. I feel satisfied. So for me, it's a pleasure, an honor to be doing this. And I'm pretty sure I did that to myself as well. So it worked for me, right? I had a situation where I got drugs as well from friends, and I flushed. I think flushed has a very good connotation in like, don't want this shit. This shit is not like, you know, people gave me drugs, you know, friends, you know, drug dealers. Hey man, have these, go. Oh, this is awesome. You go, oh, man, I think this is shit. Boom. And then flush, I think is a good symbolic moment, you know? Yeah, look, I couldn't be happier. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of struggles, you know, with different drugs and different state of mind as well. Yeah. And I think jiu-jitsu can be very helpful, like just to give you, like you're saying, you're gonna be surrounded by people that have different ages, good people, great people, good values. There is a discipline that's involved that it drives you into something much nicer. You know what I mean? That can give you a lot back to you, more than you think, actually. That's the funny thing. Yeah, so I feel privileged as well, Eddie.
Yeah. Man, thank you so much for sharing that. Like, I think this is the type of stuff that's important to talk about for people to realize and understand the value of these types of things. Like, and I think you're both kind of talking about like the responsibility, that like it teaches you responsibility, it teaches you accountability, but I think what people really start to realize and start to notice is you have power over your own life, man. Like, a lot of people don't get that. Like, we're taught almost in a Western country to like remove accountability from yourself. And it's like, oh, because this happened to me, and oh, these things are the reason for that. And it's almost like you're encouraged to like take that victimized kind of mindset. And when you start doing this and you're around people that are like, another thing on top of that is they're all respectful towards each other, regardless of their demographic, regardless where they're from, because you both have to trust each other to that extent where a complete stranger that you go and train with in another country is willing to let go of whatever you're doing to them because you're tapped on their body. So that trust level and that respect level, but not only on top of that, is that you gain all the power. You're in control of the outcomes and the things that happen to you and the things that happen around you. And the things that you do to other people, you're in control. It's not the drug, it's not the people, it's not your mommy, it's not your daddy, it's not the government, it's you. And this is something that kind of gets thrown in your face over and over and over when you do jiu-jitsu. Like you said, you started crying in the middle of this training because you couldn't keep up with that and you just can't do it anymore. And you recognize that it's your responsibility, that you have to be accountable for those choices. You're in control. And this is the type of thing that I think you guys are kind of like talking about underlying. Yeah. And again, like anybody that has the opportunity to go and do jiu-jitsu and kind of commit their life to the mastery of this crazy, intricate, you know what I mean, artsy, weird sport, like, man, you're going to learn this stuff to some extent. I mean, it's good for everybody. What? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you haven't yet already, make sure you subscribe, like, and again, go and check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, like all our platforms. give us a follow at bjj.101 on Instagram, and go and check out bjj101.com.au to access the full video library.